Hello viewers, it is your favorite spoiler from the recap room. For more updates, stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Episode 5 of Season 1 of NCIS, Tony and Ziva intensifies the suspense, explosions, carnage, and discoveries. At the beginning of the episode, Tony and Ziva were plotting to rescue Jonah Markham, the former Interpol Secretary General, whom they believed Henry had imprisoned. However, they are shocked by what they discover inside the state-of-the-art Austrian prison. As it happens, Henry is not the traitor, and he even comes to their rescue when chaos erupts within the prison grounds. But because they have a more urgent matter to handle, Tali is in danger. Tony and Ziva abandon Henry for dead at the end of Episode 5. In addition to identifying the true traitor, Episode 5 exposes the larger conspiracy and the perilous plan of the Secretary General of Interpol, which Tony and Ziva have had to contend with. In the closing scenes of Episode 5, there is one more narrative twist. They halt a car on the road, which turns out to be Martine and Jonah's car, as Tony and Ziva are leaving the jail compound with Henry. While he waits for more cops, Henry intends to arrest them. In the meantime, he instructs Tony and Ziva to make their getaway in the automobile. However, Jonah's pre-programmed raining fire drone delivers a missile at the prison, causing an explosion, just as Tony and Ziva turn on the automobile. Jonah is able to obtain a weapon and stab Henry in the stomach because of the confusion. Ziva and Tony observe everything from the car, but they choose not to step in. If they had come back, they could have saved Henry, but they didn't, and Jonah shoots Henry in the forehead. But as Tony reminds Ziva, there are terrible individuals at the safe home, so they must go and save Tali. Tony and Ziva need to reach Claudette before it's too late because Tali called her to inform her about the evil people. As they drive away, they justify their decision to leave Henry to die, saying that they have to save Tali and that they couldn't have saved Henry because they were unarmed. Tony successfully clears Henry's name, despite the fact that he dies tragically in Episode 5. Tony was devastated when he believed his friend had deceived him. He and Ziva learn, however, that Henry is not the traitor in Episode 5. He is only pursuing them because it is required of him by his profession, and he is not the one who framed Tony. Henry and Tony's relationship is demonstrated by the way he gets them out of jail. Henry doesn't let Tony down when he gives him one last chance to trust him and tell him what he knows. Henry saves them and aids in their escape during the commotion within the prison. The true traitor is revealed in Episode 5. The mastermind reveals out to be former Interpol Secretary General Jonah Markham. He has a love and professional relationship with Martine, and he embezzled Interpol's funds to support his own plans. His imprisonment in Austria is merely a ruse to further a larger goal. Jonah is searching the prison for Dejan Lazar, a Serbian hacker who built the firewall that Raining Fire uses. Lazar will be able to operate Raining Fire's drones with his assistance, and they are aiming for the company's drone technology. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more updates.